Yeah, I mean, I think he forgot about Deft and Hunter back in NA, so yeah, well, we whooped his ass.
Okay. It's the second day of the summer split, and already we've seen the greatest upset in LCS history, I think. I can't think of anything greater than Golden Guardians beating Team Liquid. No. Let me really quickly say, coverage presented by Omni Slash before I introduce Deftly and Hunter for the Father's Day interview that we're doing here. Golden Guardians. Yeah. So, Golden Guardians just beat Team Liquid in like, what, 21 minutes? Yeah. Did you think that that could happen?
Honestly, I thought that would happen against Optic, not against Team Liquid.
Yeah.
So coming into this game, I definitely was not as confident as like we were day one, since we lost to Optic. But yeah, we got the draft we wanted, so things worked out.
Yeah. Hunter, very different start to this split than last split. You guys had, I think, 6 or 7 losses before you won one. This is number 2. What is different? Why were you guys able to win so early this split?
Yeah, so I think the key, last split, we played Optic and lost, and then played Team Liquid the next day and won, and we just got that much earlier in the schedule this split. So shout out to Riot for giving us just the schedule we needed to get the split started right. Good, yeah. In all seriousness, I think we were the first team back from break and have been really putting in extra effort, and these guys are working incredibly hard, even in a really difficult meta, which is pushing everybody. And I think that part of that really contributed to kind of hitting the ground running right at the start of the split.
Now, you guys are in a difficult meta. It's a very strange one. How's it been affecting you, Deftly? Because I've heard a lot of people say that veterans love this meta because they get to play something different than what they've been doing for the past several years, and the newer guys hate it because you're just getting your feet underneath you. So how are you enjoying it?
Honestly, it's been very rough for me since in solo queue I have a really bad habit of just when I get auto-filled or any role other than AD carry, I hit the excellent top right-hand corner. Since I'm here to practice AD carry, not my other roles. So my expertise on those champions when we first started scrims was really low. So I put in a lot of extra time in practice, and I think as of now I can say I'm confidently pretty good at those champs, even though I didn't play one today. But yeah, it was definitely really rough for me.
One of my favorite questions to ask during a upset interview is, how much of your win today was because of you guys, and how much of it was because Team Liquid maybe screwed up at crucial moments or made bad decisions?
Well, I think Team Liquid's bot lane made it pretty easy for us to get the dive off level 3 or level 2, since they tried pushing the wave when we're invading. Yeah. So we can just wrap around on them and they can't play the game. But I think if they played it a little smarter early game, then the game definitely would have been a lot harder to take.
The Team Liquid AD carry has sort of made himself a line recently where he talked about how he went from playing against Uzi to coming back to play against North American AD carries, but you guys were able to take him down today. Does that feel significant to you? Do you like kind of showing him up?
Yeah, I mean, I think he forgot about Deft and Hunter back in NA, so yeah, well, we whooped his ass.
Okay. There you go. There you go. Hunter, what is this? Are you guys, is this setting the new standard for Golden Guardians? Are we going to expect to see these types of games coming out in the summer split?
I mean, I hope so. I said on the way in, I think the path to playoffs this split is not necessarily more wins over the top teams. We beat Team Liquid last split. It's more wins over the bottom teams. And, as I look at the rest of the schedule, we get another game against Optic, FlyQuest, some other teams that are going to struggle. Those are the games that I think are going to make the difference as we push to the top. I think we've always shown at these high points what we're capable of. It's about finding consistency in some of those other games. And this is obviously a great start and something I think we can build on as we go into next week and the weeks beyond.
You're going for that clutch strategy of just creating the line and not losing to the bottom teams?
For sure. I think that's when you look at what successful teams do over the long run, right? They win the games they should, and occasionally they sort of punch above their weight. That's the team that we want to be this split.
Definitely. What has the offseason been like for you? Because Hunter mentioned you guys have been practicing a lot. I heard you went to Korea, and then you started hurting, you felt unhealthy, so then you started running. I saw this in a video.
Oh, yeah. You can check it out on our YouTube, Golden Guardians.
Good.
But yeah, I didn't really give myself an offseason since me as a person, I get really anxious when I'm not practicing and working hard. So I went to Korea and practiced a lot. I went with the Cloud9 Academy guys at that time, but now they're the starters. Yeah. So I went with Keith, Zazel, and Smoothie, and we just thought about bot lanes, what to practice, and we switched around our duo queues. Yeah. And yeah, we just worked really hard there, and it was fun and hard work.
Did you go to Korea and you're like, I'm going to master all these marksmen. By the end of this, I'll be ready. I'll be the best marksman player in the NALCS.
Actually, it was pretty funny. I remember Hunter asked me for like my goals on what I'm going to do in Korea, what I want, like what are my goals, and I told him I want to master Ezreal, how to like play it really solidly. And I come back and everyone's playing Brand Mordekaiser and all this random shit, and I'm like, what do I do?
It's like you land in from Korea and you just walk into the LCS and people are picking random shit. You're like, what the? No, how was your time in Korea? And also kind of because we've seen supposedly the Cloud9 guys from Academy are playing better now than the starters from the other team. Do you feel like that whole trip was good for all you guys? Maybe you can talk to me holistically about what the trip was like for you guys and the Cloud9 Academy folks.
So the moment we like arrived in our Airbnb, we all got our computer set up and started playing. Like I remember me and Smoothie duoed until like 5 a.m. that night. Woke up at 10 a.m. the next morning and played until like 3 a.m. at night. And that was our daily lifestyle for a good 3 weeks or so until like all of us got pretty burnt out. We were like, oh, we hate solo queue. Man, there's so many dirty inters. And so after 3 weeks or so, we kind of took some time off and got to enjoy Korea. We went like sightseeing, ate good food, and really got to see like the country.
Yeah. Hunter, at the end of the split spring split, there was kind of this perception, the audience loved to kind of just make fun of Golden Guardians, right? Like they'd kind of become like a bit of a joke, right? And the Immortals Died for this meme came out frequently for Golden Guardians. What are you hoping for the image to be of Golden Guardians at the end of this split?
I mean, I think we're going to make a strong push for playoffs, and I think that's going to make a big difference. Also, I think like we have a great group of guys that are fun, and as we bring a lot more content on board, I think people are going to see the kind of lighter side of the house and of this group of people, and I hope that really shines through. I think like our guys are relatively lighthearted. They're trying to have a lot of fun, and they're sort of good kids, and I think that's going to come through. And I think as a perception of us maybe improves just as we win more, I hope that people find a really enjoyable team that's easy to root for.
Definitely. Would you describe yourself as a good kid?
Probably not with Hunter. Sometimes me and him get in some quarrels.
Oh, really?
But we got over our little bump. But I think it's pretty funny how the fans look down on us and stuff. Because I remember last split there was a time where we ourselves were calling each other the golden garbage cans. But I think we're over that. I think we're like the platinum garbage cans for now.
Good.
And
Yeah.
we'll slowly get to Challenger.
Getting there. Yeah, getting there. Very good. Anything that I'll go one and then the other. Anything you guys want to say to any of the fans out there?
Well, since it's Father's Day, I like to tell my dad Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
And also that other dad. And especially big shout out to all my friends that came to visit me. They came all the way from Texas just to come watch me play. Cool. And I'm glad we could come out with a win.
Just a thank you to the fans as always, and for the 2 people who tweeted they'd be buying jerseys, I expect to see pictures of the jerseys you bought. So you have to pay up now. By
the way, these new jackets are actually pretty cool. Like, I'm not trying to plug anything here, but I actually really like them. There's like, can you pull out the pocket?
Oh yeah, the pockets.
I don't know if this is in the frame.
No. It's got great lining all the way through. They're really nice.
Yeah.
Really
How much does it cost
Turn
again?
around.
And where can they buy it?
They can buy it on our website.
What's that?
Can I get an intro?
An intro? Yeah. This is Matt from Golden Guardians. How's it going?
Hi, guys.
Did you just want an intro?
Yep.
Do you have anything you want to say to anybody out there?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Well, happy to have you. Is this a new hat?
This is a new
That had existed.
You can buy that one online.
You can't buy this one as a prototype, but send feedback. And then that's just a Warriors hat, I think.
It's a Warriors hat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys all, like, did you guys get to celebrate at all with the Warriors for their win?
Sadly not. We were busy practicing, but we did get to go watch them play in the semifinals.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they played against the Houston Rockets. I think we went to game 3.
4, I think. Oh, no, game 3.
Yeah, game 3. It was a big blowout.
Yeah. 41 points.
I'm dying here.
Yeah.
Was their win significant to you guys? Did you feel that? Did it impact you at all?
Well, I mean, they usually always win, so I think that's like pretty normal.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can be like that too, eventually.
Well, thank you guys so much for the interview. Congrats on the new jacket. Congrats on the win against Team Liquid. Looking forward to seeing how you guys do the rest of the split. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Look, that interview's done. Alumni/ supported it. That's really cool. Appreciate those guys a lot. But you know what I would appreciate? There's a Twitch link in the description. There's a Twitch link in the description. It's my Twitch channel. I'm trying to grow that. You might have already subscribed to my YouTube channel, but go hit that link and then follow me there. By the way, I take your Amazon Primes too if you're interested in that. But go follow me on Twitch so that you can check out some of the new live coverage and cool stuff that I'm trying to do over there as well. And again, thanks so much to OmniSlash. That was really, really nice of them.